out of every Canadian defense dollar, 70 cents goes to America. Now, Canada is officially flipping the table. According to foreign media, Canadian Prime Minister Carney delivered a speech in Montreal that earned a massive standing ovation. The days of sending 70 cents of every defense dollar to America are over. This statement carries immense geopolitical weight. A prime minister publicly admitted their multi-billion-dollar military budget is feeding U.S. arms dealers, not protecting Canada. Carney declared they will use Canadian steel, aluminum, and workers to build a stronger nation. This isn't just a political slogan. It is backed by a 10-year, $500 billion defense strategy aimed at keeping 70% of military contracts entirely domestic. Why did Canada suddenly turn against the US? Trump's brutal trade war and tariffs are the most direct triggers. But the core issue is Canada refusing to leave its national security lifeline completely in foreign hands forever. Even more alarming, US Ambassador Hoekstra directly threatened Canada in January by 88 F-35s, or NORAD arrangements will change. He warned that US fighter jets would frequently patrol Canadian airspace. This isn't a business deal, it's blatant extortion, hitting Canada with tariffs while forcing them to buy American weapons, threatening their airspace if they refuse. It is utterly humiliating. Public anger has exploded. Over 70% of Canadians now support buying Swedish Gripen fighters to replace the US F-35s. 58% even believe Canada should seriously consider joining the EU. But can Canada actually achieve true military independence? The reality is grim. Canada's defense industry relies heavily on US supply chains for fighter jets, destroyers, and advanced radars. The F-35 contract alone is worth $19 billion. Canada already paid for 16 jets, leaving 72 in a dilemma. Canada's $77 billion River-class destroyer project is also deeply bound to American technology. Carney's goal is incredibly ambitious, aiming to boost defense industry revenue by 240% within a decade. But military autonomy requires decades of technological accumulation. How will America react? The USTR has already labeled Canada's by Canadian defense policy as a major trade irritant. Crucially, the NORAD alliance deeply embeds Canadian airspace defense from radar warnings to interceptions into the US combat system. If Canada cuts US arms purchases and turns to Europe, the US-Canada military integration will severely fracture. Washington will likely use a carrot-and-stick approach, pressuring Canada to return to the table. But the geopolitical impact is massive. If Canada successfully de-Americanizes its military, it would be a devastating blow to the US global arms hegemony. Carney's speech marks the ultimate reckoning of Canada's 70-year dependency on American security. They simply refuse to wait anymore.